Today's marketing tip is focused on helping increase your conversions on your WordPress website. So what I'm going to show you is something that I've recently bought, and it's called Conversion Phoenix. And basically what it does, it's like a WordPress slide ad banner that goes in the header, the footer, and you can insert it anywhere in your posts. So the idea is that you create a banner, you pay somebody or do it yourself to create like a small banner, like a sidebar banner or a post banner, and a banner that's the same width as your header banner on your website. So you get those created, and then I'm going to show you, once you've got those, how you can add them to your website. So let's have a look. So once you've got Conversion Phoenix, it will ask you to download. After you've made the payment, it will ask you to download, and you'll get a zip file. You need to extract the zip file, and it will give you the user guide, 4 training videos, and another zip file, which is the plugin that you need to add into your WordPress, into your plugins. So if we go over to plugins, I've actually installed mine already, so I can't show you that it's installed, but you should. But it's straightforward to add a plugin. You just add the zip file. So you go to Add New, and you go to Upload, Browse, and you'll see here that I've saved it. So I've got WP Conversion Phoenix, so I would literally click on that and go to open, but I've already done that. So once you've installed it, it will say just down here, activate. So you activate and it will say this is now activated. And then what you want to do is go down onto the left hand side on the menu, scroll down, and you'll see this little box here that says WP Conversion Phoenix. So what we need to do is, before we go in there, we need to have our image ready. So you need to create a banner that is the same size as your header banner. So I've done that according to the headway theme, which is, I think it's 935 by 150. So I've already got an image created, a bit like Blue Peter. Here's one I did earlier. And it's a good idea when you go back to doing this video that you've already got that ready. And then all you want to do is get the code. So if we go to Posts and Add New, and then we want to upload a picture. Now what I'm doing for this training is I've created a banner for our Twitter, so to get more followers on Twitter and to, to let people connect with us on Twitter. So if I click on Add Image, you'll see here that it's there. So if I just delete that title out, and this link here is the link that you want it to click through to. So ours is the Twitter, and then you want to put alignment none, size full size, and insert it into the post. And you'll see now that we've got this code. So if we highlight the code, copy that, and scroll back down to WP Conversion Phoenix, now you'll see that I've actually just put this in because I wanted to test it before I did the video. So what you would do is create new Phoenix slider, name it just for your reference really, and then you want to paste that code in here. And then you would choose, the delay is on, I think it was 2000, which is basically 2 seconds. So you can have it 1 second or 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 4 seconds, etc. So I'm going to put mine to 4000, and the speed and duration is 1500, so that's basically 1.5 seconds. So they do this in milliseconds. So if we save that, okay, so then if we go back to Manage Phoenix Sliders, you'll see at the top here that I've got this new one, and I didn't name it actually, but it should have been Twitter. and you'll see that it's got the shortcode here. So that shortcode is if you want to put it into a post, and if you want to place it in the header and in the footer, or one or the other, you just need to click these so that they turn to green ticks. So obviously I'm not going to click them because we're not going to use this one, but if I was to click that and that, it would show up in the header and the footer. Now the next thing that you need to do is the most important bit. Down here you'll see it says for header and footer Phoenix sliders, and there's two little codes here. Now don't worry if you're like scared of code, most people are. This is a really simple copy and paste into the code, and I'll show you exactly what to do. So take it from the little triangle here, either side. So this is the header one, so we copy that and we go over to appearance, and where it says editor, if we click on there, you'll see over here on the right hand side that we've got templates, and it's got header.php. So if we click on header, you'll see right at the bottom I've put the little code in there already. So you just need to, depending on what template you've got, if you've got the headway theme, yours will look exactly like this. If you haven't, you need to scroll down to the bottom of your code and literally copy and paste in there like that. And don't forget to scroll down after and update file to make sure that you save the changes. And then you're going to do exactly the same thing with the footer. So if you go back to Conversion Phoenix, scroll down, highlight the code, make sure that you get both of the little arrows in there as well, copy and paste that, then go back to appearance editor, this time click on footer, so it's footer.php, and you'll see on the footer, depending where you want it on the footer, if you want it above the bottom bar, then you put it at the top, and if you want it below, you just put it below here. So it's up to you on what part of the footer that you want it. So I've already put that in here, and again make sure that you scroll down and update the file. And then what I'm going to do is I've just made a little one to go in the posts. So if we go to post and add new, now what I want this to do, I should have done that first actually, is I want this to link, oh I think I know the address anyway, that's fine. I want this to link to our products page, so that if anybody is looking to learn more about WordPress, we've got a WordPress product. So let's just put that in here. So it's our own website, .com/social diva shop. Okay, so I want that centered and I want it full size, insert into the post. So I'm just going to copy and paste that code. So we're literally going in here to create a new post just to get this code, the picture and the link code. It's just a really quick way of using an editor. If you've got your own editor and you don't want to do it in here, then that's absolutely fine, but this is the easiest way and this is the way that we always do it. Okay, so we go back into WP Conversion Phoenix, create a new Phoenix slider, and we're going to call this WordPress product, and I'm going to paste that code in here. I'm going to keep those as they are, delaying the speed, and save that. So it says that it's been added successfully. Go back to manage the Phoenix sliders, and you'll see now that we've got this WordPress one here, and it's got shortcode. So because we're not putting it in the header or the footer, we want it to go directly in the post, this is the code that we need to use. So I'm just going to copy this code here, then we're going to go to posts, all posts, I'm going to go with the most recent post just so that it's easy to find. If we click on edit, so it's come up with always on your post you've got visual or HTML, so you need to make sure that you're in HTML, and you can literally put this anywhere in the post that you want to. So just as an example, I'm going to put it just here, leave a little space, paste that in and update. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is have a look. So if we go to a different browser and click on socialdivamarketing.com, fingers crossed. Yay! So you see how that nicely slides down, not completely non-intrusive. And if we scroll down to the bottom just to make sure the footer one is working. Yay! So it just falls down nicely. And you'll notice as well that whatever pages that we click on, so if I go to About Us, it's now on there, so it goes on every single page. So what we want to do now is just check the one that's in the blog post. If we click on blog, and this was the post that I put it on, scroll down. Oh, there it is. I missed that one. So that is really cool because it's very non-intrusive. It's just a nice little image that will pop down while you're inside the post. So you can put that anywhere in your post. You can put it at the beginning or you can put it at the end. So it's a really good little marketing tip, because the thing is, what you're trying to do is to get people to follow you and to take action. So when somebody visits your website, it's not, you may think that it's immediately clear for them to take action, but it's, people have to be guided on where to be taken. So you'll notice, like, we've got don't forget to get your free gift bag, click here. So we're just reminding them where to go. We've got the little advert here, click here to get your free gift bag, and now we're saying to follow us on Twitter. And the great thing is that your banner can be anything. So you can have an opt-in form, you can do whatever you want really, so you just be completely creative with it. And for $17 it's a real bargain. You know, there's tons of WordPress plugins that are free, and we show you those inside Social Diva School. But, you know, sometimes it's worth paying that little bit extra just to get the real Diva X factor, I'll say. So, yeah, that's my little tutorial of WP Phoenix conversion. So I hope you enjoyed today's video tip, and I'll see you for Social Savvy next week. Take care.